welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rise of Legends. And what adventure that we are just started in the land of the Cuotl, the jungle out here. And it seems like the Cuotl is sort of a design after the ancient Mayan and Aztec civilization. It's still nice. I mean, it draws a distinct kind of a different flavor of design. That kind of draws a sharp contrast between them and Alin and Vinci. And yeah, to recap what happened in the last mission, it was very action-packed and very eventful mission. And it's really nice to start out like that with a bang. And not all is good for the Giacomo and his allied forces, since his trusty companion and right arm, I'm not talking about Lenora, but Carlini, has died at the hands of this god of death, so-called god of death, Zin. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. But yeah, this guy was made short work of Carlini after he dared stand in his way. Carlini was just trying to, save Giacomo. I mean, he couldn't care less about the artifact that Giacomo was carrying around, but I think Jin was apparently after that artifact, and he didn't really care what Kalani was, and probably didn't understand what Kalani was saying. And Kalani was threatening and trying to protect his friend, and met an untimely end. I'm sure Giacomo felt very strongly about it, but in the cinematic that followed, as you remember, the last bit of the cinematic after the mission, Giacomo was really concentrating on studying the artifact. No, not artifact, but yeah, I guess it's an artifact, like a remnant of the sanctuary that served as Moon God's base, and upgrade his mech using, I believe, Moon God's parts. So it's kind of disturbing, kind of disturbing the way that he made his new mech look like that of a moon god. But yeah, I guess he'll be able to harness the power of the deceased false god as well. And strangely, he wasn't really, can I say, nonplussed by the death of Carlini, because he's so consumed by his research, and maybe trying to avenge the death of his friend will come later on as he sets in. Excuse me. Yeah, and right now we cannot upgrade any of these powers right now, because I guess Giacomo has to go and invade this particular city, particular territory, and set up his base there and trying to consolidate his forces. And the last mission we also gained a new hero, very interesting guy called Yuntash. Seems like a mystic, sort of magic wielding shaman for the Cuotl people. And he sees a hero, I guess. He sees hero in Giacomo, I guess, so he joined our forces after being impressed that we are able to dispatch the Cuotl with ease. Yeah, so excuse me. Yeah, so here we are, and as I said last episode, as we see this Cuotl territory, I think it's best for us to actually travel south and basically challenge the sun god and his followers first, and then go after the last remaining the Cuotl villains. And I was kind of struck by how nicely and neatly organized these territories are, with a lot of neat edges, straight edges, and what have you. Kind of reminds me of the old colonial map of the European powers kind of invading the New World and then trying to divvy up the land to their liking. And regardless of the customs and the tribal population and distribution of the native population. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of that too. And also these kind of straight edges that kind of, shows up very nice, I guess, design cues from the design of the Cuotl unit as well. So I guess that's a plus. So the designers definitely was thinking very hard about it. And, yeah, I think they deserve a lot of kudos. And right now we have no option but to attack Chumuk. Very interesting name, unlike the territories of the Alin campaign, where it was just sands and desert. Very simple designation, I guess. But yeah, here we have Hana Sanctuary to Chumuk, and we attack Chumuk, and we gain some experience and army points, so it's always good. And I'm kind of excited to try the newly upgraded mech of Giacomo, so yeah, let's go and do this mission. Okay, if I can select the territory. Okay. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, alright. Attack Chumuk. The Rift. These monstrosities who lead the Cuotl people call themselves gods. They had best hope to be correct. I have lost my brother, my city, and colony to their ambitions. Nothing short of divine intervention will save them from my vengeance. Well, I guess they were indirectly responsible for the first two of Giacomo's, I guess, tragic experience, but they're not really responsible for the, sacking of his city and the death of his brother. It was the Doge's doing, so maybe he was corrupted by the artifact, man. Maybe they got... Yeah, actually, do you remember the first cinematic? Not first, but then among the first cinematic in the Vinci campaign where the Doge was basically presiding over a parade, and there were some shamans or strange-looking, cool-looking people behind him. So maybe he was affected by the Cuotl corruption, and he was basically a puppet of the Cuotl. So maybe Giacomo has realized this, and he's trying to exact revenge. Yeah, so I guess as the story kind of progresses, and I sort of understand that maybe these false gods are the root of all evil. Okay.
We are faced with a new and terrifying problem.
Terrifying.
The god of death, who leads the false Cuotl gods,
Zin.
has devised a horrific means for defending his domain.
Oh man.
Plague.
Plague.
His own followers are immune to it. But if my forces advance any further into the jungle, we would all die a slow and agonizing death. We have a slim thread of hope against this threat. Yontash, the man we saved from the crypt, says he can create an antidote. But unfortunately, the materials he needs to protect us all are deep within the lands of our enemy. With what limited supplies he has here, Yontash can create only enough antidote for half my army. It makes no sense to break my forces apart.
He's splittery.
The Alin fight better as a unified whole. As do my own Vinci. I must choose between magic and technology for this final battle. I must weigh this decision carefully, in my heart as well as my mind.
Very nice. So we have to choose between Lenora and Eri. How appropriate, these two supposed female interest. I don't really know whether it was explored fully, but this supposed female interest now vie for Giacomo's decision. Anyways, I was probably thinking here in terms of how effective the force would be. Irlan's force definitely has Plutore, which is one of the best heroes in our game, especially during the Alin campaign, but I don't know whether his corruption immunizing abilities will have any effect, although he can also protect our troops from further ailment status effects such as dizziness or immobilization or something like that. But in Ares side, the heroes are not really were not really well represented in the last campaign, such as Tamanir and Dakla, and we also have Sao in our fold. So I mean, it's more interesting to use, I think, in my opinion, to use the alien forces, because I can get to use more, abilities, and then try to develop the new heroes from the alien side that I wasn't able to do. So I think I choose Eri, and also added to the fact that I used alien forces in the last campaign, so I'm more familiar with how their units work. So I choose Eri for now, and see if we can progress through the mission, that we can we can inoculate Lenora as well and bring the Vinci forces in. So I hope that's how the story unfolds, and for now I choose Eri.
If my experience in the Kalahisi Desert has taught me anything, it's that magic is the best counter to technology.
Yeah,
Ari and the Alin are the natural choice.
natural choice.
After so many years apart, she and I will stand together in this final battle. I
Okay.
wouldn't have it any other way. Lenora and the Vinci will remain here.
Lenora's
Should we
disappointed.
fall, they will have to find a way to defeat the Cuotl.
Lenora's disappointed. It seems she's been spurned by Giacomo once again. Oh, she returns though. No hard feelings. Just no, we're trying to do something here. Trying to battle God of Death.
To defeat the Cuotl, we need to explore the potential of this technology. Building up a small contingent of these forces should suffice.
Small contingent, okay. So Cuotl also mines timonium. I mean, timonium is a universal currency of how they produce units, it seems. But they do have cooler looking buildings that appear.
The Cuotl support their economy with energy instead of wealth. Add reactor districts to your city center to increase energy production.
Okay. It's really nice looking, aesthetic, very straight edges. Yeah, definitely reminds me of the ancient Incan civilization and whatnot.
The Cuotl gain research points by adding districts to their city centers. Add a holy district to gain some research points and also to create a holy ark.
So Holy Ark is the unit that you receive by building a holy district. Makes sense, Holy Ark, holy district.
When
Okay, so I stopped the narration for some reason. I really like how the cities materialize out of basically a
build
wireframe.
up your army. Build a fane.
Okay, so Fane is... Okay, let me upgrade this first, and then Fane is the unit producing barrack, I guess, building. Yeah, I think I'm a bit too close to the neutral city, so maybe I just should take over. That's the way to do it. And it seems they don't have any caravans here. And this is the Holy Ark. Okay. Cool. So what does Holy Ark do? It supplies nearby friendly units. Okay, so it protects them from attrition and also heals friendly units within their radius, even while in combat. So this is
The
multi-purpose.
fane produces basic Cuotl units and also serves as a transport. The
Okay.
fane can lift off to travel to a new location and can garrison units to act as a transport.
So we have Sun Jaguar and Sentinels, which is your basic unit, ranged unit. And Sun Jaguar is, I guess,
Without caravans, the Cuotl cannot trade to capture neutral sites. Left-click on a neutral site and click the subjugate button to acquire it using timonium instead.
Okay. So mine also can generate energy. So every one of these buildings is basically some kind of a electricity generating reactor, which is very different. So I have acquired the city by defeating the neutral forces, and probably build this district. I think I divide up my forces, so I'll get this amount to, I guess, progress through the western side of the map, and Yuntash and the rest of the force can go east and capture, I guess, a neutral city in the east. Since I don't have a caravan, I don't have any means to... Oh, what's this? A neutral structure. Let's attack. Since we don't have a caravan, there's no means for us to trade. That also means that we don't have means to acquire this building. I don't know what this is, but it looks really interesting. It shoots lasers, so it must be destroyed. So we are not able to purchase this kind of structures outright, and there must be another way for us to acquire these structures. But for now, it's all, death and destruction for the photo. And these guys shoot some kind of beam weapon. Beam weapon that is also staff. Interesting. Okay. So the Fane I have built here.
Even if Yontash's magic comes through, our troops are stretched thin.
It's one big
with
tree.
No hopes of reinforcement.
No hope of
The
it.
jungle itself seems to offer us a solution. There's a rebellion brewing among the Cuotl, led by a man named Kukula. Kukula has pledged his followers, the Fallen, to our cause. Together, we will march against the false gods and their servants.
Well, I take it
To learn more
where I
about
can
the
take
Cuotl,
it.
select Game Tips from the F10 pause menu.
Nice. So the Fane can be lifted up from where it was built, and I think land, I guess.
As a former servant of the false gods, I have knowledge of their temples and sanctuaries. I will share it with you now.
That was Kokula with his deep, gravelly voice.
I have dispatched a courier to our armies on the edge of the Kalahisi Desert. They will be arriving with reinforcements soon.
Ah. The Fane can be lifted up from where it was built and can transport toward a new site. And the only thing bad about it is I cannot queue the landing, so I have to actually make the Fane travel to where it would land and then basically manually touch down, which is a bit of a hassle, but no biggie. Okay, so they're all built, and what's this? Shrine. 8 fire defensive bolts. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Controls territory and extends national borders. Okay, cool. So it's just a national border extending structure, and this is wealth generating. Welcome. I add a bit more to Giacomo's army. Requires large city. Okay, so okay. So Cuotl apparently requires less resources to upgrade your city, especially the large city. And let's travel a bit farther. Since we have the Holy Ark, we don't suffer any attrition. And I have to always be mindful that the ally is in danger. Oh no. Oh, they have Sun Jaguars and they have a couple of Sentinels, so not a heavy force, but still it's a sizable force that we have to encounter or counter. And here is another. Oh, I can control him. Okay, so he's 2-star hero. Laser Burst, Stomp, very nice abilities, very offensive. Okay, so what does this do? So you have an ability to subjugate this transmitter. Oh, what the hell? Attack them. And subjugate, I guess, does the same thing as just buying them outright, but instead of wealth, requires timonium and reduces health of all defenders by 75% and health of the side to 50%. I guess it serves a similar purpose. I think it's actually better than trying to battle them. I know, right? Since we gain something out of it. So did he gain large city? Yeah, I think he did. And this structure provides timonium income of 40. So very nice. And yeah, I need to increase. Yeah, go in there. Allied city, another allied city in danger. Okay, so I need to move pretty quick. I'm trying to help our guys, our allies. So probably I have to use Yuntash to reinforce our allies there. Just cannot do anything by themselves, it seems. Okay, it's rather slow. Progress can get Seal has activated Starbolt. Where? Probably one of our allied cities. Yeah, doesn't bode well. So we are basically battling Seal, identified by the color blue. Yeah, No, this is probably a scout unit. They don't really do a great job. Yes, this is basically based on the icon.
Giacomo, a city belonging to my people has fallen.
Oh.
We must help them.
Yes, okay, sure. Yuntash will come to help you guys. They'll build a sanctuary for, I don't know, from the looks of it, from the icons that it represented. The icons affixed to this building in the building options screen. I think sanctuary builds like your standard siege unit. And build fan again here. This will be my little bit of a satellite area. And my unit, I think this is enough, right? I think with my special abilities, I can probably take the city here. Maybe I need to build a holy ark first, because that will be very useful. And keep increasing. Improved mine sounds nice, and I have enough research points. Do I have enough research points to upgrade judgment? Kinda not sure what each of the research does, but I'm sure it does something that improves our troops or our territorial strength. The Yuntash is here, so I think the other guys, our allies, were able to beat back the troops that were converging on this side, and oh, our allies are doing something. At least, so it's good. This is Fallen Snake. It does some trample and also poisons the target. Plutorium might have loved this particular unit. And I upgrade. I try to upgrade another research to gain a what's called Starbolt. Sounds like a pretty good ability to have. Alright. Just add like a lot of units. See what the combined forces of the different units can do here. Okay, so you can also create sound cannon, which is your standard siege unit. Alright, so we're kinda out of money. Yeah, you should not really. Oh, you should take these siege guys. They're not really effective against organic units. Only for buildings, against buildings. Cool. This might be very useful to protect our eastern side of the map. The Cuotl is really pushing hard. Definitely we have to take the city by force. I think this is not a neutral city anymore. Yeah, so yeah, Cuotl's really pushing hard. I'm surprised that I mean, this was mission with the territorial strength of, what is it, 2. But nonetheless, they're doing very much to keep us on our toes. Alright. Yeah. Bring forth Luke. This is pretty cool. The mirror image. Did Moon God use this ability? Maybe he did. Giacomo was able to sort of steal the ability of the Moon God, and now it's upgraded. There's 2 stop signs instead of stars. Interesting. Probably means he's a hybrid. Okay, can I leave this alone? Alright. Wow, Unitash is in trouble. Alright, I need to probably build another Fane or bring my Fane to... Yeah, let's build another Fane here. I really need to protect. Wow, my troops are all being besieged. Yeah, to... Yes! Maybe I get my... No, I didn't get back my... This is a bit of setback, folks. I don't think I moved quickly enough, and I'm being overrun by this mass of jaguars, and have to fall back and try to build... Let's try to build fallen refuge. Maybe there's the answer for this problem. So I was able to capture this city, a sizable city to boot. And yeah, I see what happens here. Pretty worrying that they're being overrun. And I have to probably protect our forces. Or even engage the... Yeah, we have to... Yeah, these guys are not kidding around. I might lose this mission. Alright guys, keep attacking. Population limit.
My warriors have come as I bid. Here are your reinforcements, Giacomo.
No money. Okay, reinforcements, so I guess that's good. You guys go right here. So the quest is specifies that the Fallen must not lose all their cities, so... The Fallen cannot lose the cities? Yeah. I might have to call on the national heroes as well. And they are being attacked. Great. Just great. Anything being raided. Everything's being raided. My mistake. Okay, so they get out of the way pretty quick. Oh, too bad. Kakula has fallen now. That things are not looking well for our troops to the east. Population limit has already been reached. Goodness, what can I do to... I need to fix the city first. Yeah, and try to maybe divide our forces a bit. Sun Jaguars is a bit faster, so we'll try to relieve our city from this menace. Kakula is fallen. Oh, okay, so to probably bring him back. Bakla, no, not Bakla. Alright, guys, do something. Oh man. Oh yeah, the cavalry has come to relieve our troops. Alright, get out of the way. Get out of the way. We have to protect our troops. The bitter end. I should have used more of Kakula's special abilities, but yeah, not really sure. Fallen has gained a large city. Okay, that's good. Oh boy. Pretty powerful. Hey, you can create bombers here? Awesome. Jeez, these guys are annoying. Cool down in 3 seconds, so I can probably create a fire van here. So Giacomo was able to defend with some difficulty. Yeah. Very confused right now. Reactors. Fane. Guess they can be lifted up. And bring their force here. Kakula has arrived. Good news. Okay, alright. Oh man, alright. Alright, Kakula and the rest of you guys, let's try to take back the lost city. And let's just take this first, and let's protect our assets here at least, like, you know. Yeah, they're being kind of run over. Yeah, Ares in danger as well. Our allies can definitely help in that manner, but yeah, these guys are trying to keep amass their troops in the north. And while I have to build up my strength here to at least, you know, defend our city. And there's still some problems with the population limit. Alright, at least we got this back. And then we can take over the city and then maybe help. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bearing on how the Cuotl works. There. Yeah, so the cavalry has arrived. Let's see if I can. Enemies take 20 damage, stun for 2 seconds in a wide radius. Cool. Well, it's not wide enough, apparently. Okay. Okay, keep producing. Just building this obelisk everywhere. Not there. Do I get my money back? Yes. Good. Try and capture it. Good. So that's our Eastern force, I believe. Ah, you guys. Don't go too far. I mean, that's why we were picked one by one. Last time we attacked this shrine, I was not able to reinforce quickly enough. This time, I hope I'll be able to do that. I guess these guys are more powerful than your average sentinel. Oh man. These guys still messing. Yeah, it probably builds another century, seems. Oh, okay, so our troops are already here. Can I purchase the city? Nope, not yet. Can I bring Fort Brook? Yeah, I can. We can capture this city without adding more coal. My goodness, we could Rook just laying waste to the city. Impressive. And the enemy is still locked onto this this particular structure, it seems, so they're not really attacking our units, strangely enough. So we are taking back the city for our allies. This is the true #1 group, and the Ares group will be... Okay, here comes the enemy. Can this transfer troops as well? No. Okay, the rook has been vanished. Need to add. Yeah, definitely add structures to gain large city as fast as possible, because large city, in terms of cost, is basically nothing. Costs nothing to upgrade to large city. And I wonder what this is trying to do. I think it led the troops here a bit too quickly, so it's kind of isolated by itself, not really helping the... Can you do anything here? Reduce enemy range unit by 30. Okay, so kind of ailment inducing ability that Giacomo has. Ari will hold steady to help capture the city. It's very important. And things are not going well here.
Thank you for liberating our city.
Let's
Our debt to you
do
and the
this.
Vinci people is eternal.
I have enough money to build another Fane. Let's build Fane. Man, these sun cannons are pretty strong. I don't know whether they can hold on. Do we have enough troops here already? Unholy Arc. No combat strength but causes attrition damage. So it's like Unholy Arc is the opposite of the Holy Arc. Interesting. It's Holy Arc here, fixing our troops. Very useful. Extraordinary bonuses. Very nice. Okay. What is the status on the north? So we captured the city. Oh, we actually gave back the city. Okay, so I guess that also works. I'm happy with that, and let's just try to build up our force around this pantheon that can create bombers, which would be pretty nice. And we need an Holy Arc. I don't know where it went. Need to build another one, I guess, here. Holy Arc. They're expensive. Right. Let's try a mirror image. Cool. So mirror image can also fight? They can. They can. It's impressive. So it's not just a mere, you know, distraction or you're under attack in the middle. I guess this will be group number 4. Oh man, this is taking a bit longer than I expected. Especially since this mission is supposed to be a bit easy, but I've long since not really given a lot of credence to that territorial strength rating. This is my second mission only, so I'm still a bit confused and kind of not really familiar. Oh! Interesting. So they had some structure there, so they can actually attack our troops from that area. Alright. Okay, so this guy. So how about the Unholy Arc here? This is Unholy Arc. The sun cannons are the I guess if I have to talk in terms of the Alin units, they are the merit, I guess, or one of those very annoying units. So Pantheon is constructed, cool. So Pantheon creates bombers. It creates 3 bombers. And this will be number 1 once again. I don't want to split troops apart. And they're so close to each other. Oh, I already had a Holy Arc. Oh wow. Sun Jaguar, come back. Don't get killed. Don't get killed, please. You're expensive. Yeah. Whoa, looks very sharp. What can this bomber do for you? Let's try it out. Nice. The bomber is strong against buildings, I believe. Multi-purpose, fires on the move, best against buildings and massed air targets. Okay, so they're kind of air-to-air kind of attack unit. I think Giacomo can heal the other guys too, right? Yeah, they can heal other and himself instantly. Very handy. Oh man, our units are losing strength here. I hope the obelisk can help, definitely. And apparently you can actually link this obelisk to provide, I guess, barrier protection. Kind of, I remember that being a gameplay element in some... I don't really remember exactly what game it was, but maybe it was Universe at War, maybe? Not so sure. Alright, okay, so Sentinels actually get produced really quickly. I think it's due to the fact that I upgraded some research here. Yeah, Zeal, so Sentinels are created faster. I'd add some more sun cannons here. I think 1 or 2. Our units here are, well, very sizable. Can definitely try to go in from the south. And try to attack from the south. Kinda pincer action. Alright. Let's see how this combined Cuotl forces can help. I also see the miners moving to empty patch of Timonium. And I haven't really done a lot in terms of gathering Timonium. It seems it's kind of a problem with how I play. Kind of neglect to build like a lot of resource gathering structures. Oh man, something big is happening there. Yeah, you guys keep building the unit. And I have not really built a temple yet, so I'll try to build temple here and see what the units there can help us. So bombers are against buildings, so I guess against buildings they're pretty useful. Not so against this organic melee unit, not melee, ranged unit. So yeah, they really make a short work of buildings, it seems, so very nice. Yeah, definitely does whittle down the health of a building, this mine, very quick. Can Giacomo use his ability here? Yeah, mirror image. It charges up rather quickly. Very nice. Well, you guys attack the building. And Giacomo will attack. Alright, you guys attack the sanctuary. No, you guys attack the obelisk. Oh yeah, the Alin units are very effective against, especially this fire-based airborne units are very effective against the Cuotl. Yeah, we're slowly but surely gaining upper hand. But Giacomo's distracted for some reason. Distracted by the miners. Okay, well, they're more important targets to crush. Pantheon. Oh. So they have somehow escaped our notice. Oh. Now let's just give them a bit of a taste of Sunbolt, or what it is called. And yeah, let's just move the unit around to see if we can get in there in time. I believe we can. Yeah, I guess I don't know why they are so distracted. Where is the city? Did we just pass the city? Get past the city here? Yeah, I think I did. Oh my goodness. I forgot that there was a city here. And then just seems like we just meant to meet Karuha. Karuha is happy to join us, our main force, and maybe you know, attack the city direct. So now we fix our shrine that we obtained. And of course, these guys are coming in. How effective are the obelisks? Apparently pretty good, pretty effective. Let's see if the third obelisk can increase the defensive, I guess, triangle there. Number 4 can use your siege units to come up from the south. I think you meet very little resistance because the city there is already under siege and not much is happening in terms of resistance. Population limit has been reached. I just buy this city. It's funny that whenever you subjugate, there's like a big explosion coming out. Oh, we gained some snake too. Cool. Everybody's kind of dazed, confused, you know, just wondering what had happened. And the next thing you know, you're basically serving me. Seems like some kind of brainwashing or something. But interesting mechanic. It's a different mechanic, to be sure. I can call Sao, maybe a bit too late now, but Sao can be pretty fun. Yeah, don't worry about the miners. Yeah. Can I use against building here? Yeah, you can use against building as well. Cool. I don't know whether it helped, but I guess it kinda helps. What's this? Flash. Yeah, they don't have nothing to resist our advance except for with miners. Miners are quickly, I think they're quickly being killed right now. Because my shrine was to the east. Yeah. They're not doing too well. The remaining Cuotl enemy here is not really doing anything. I guess they're just really busy doing everything to save this capital city, I guess, but yeah, we see some resistance here. Our units are... Sao has arrived. Okay, so we can probably use his fast prison abilities. Like here. So what is his range? Okay, so Sao. Alright, that's cool. That's nice. I also can call Merit, but out of mana for now. Wow. Damn, Sao is very powerful. Goodness. We're even like throwing this crazy sword. It's being raided. 3 obelisks, right? Or only 2? Oh, I was not able to build a third one because... Oh wow, Sao is definitely a powerful hero. Yeah, you guys destroy this obelisk. Just Sao's being picked off. Wow, look at the power of glass cannons. Sun cannons. Oh wow. This is crazy. And we capture their capital. And this is an objective city, therefore we win the mission. Okay. The Cuotl Menace. Quest complete.
Yontash was true to his word. His strange potions were proof against the Cuotl plague.
So he was able to
And
conquer
with the discovery of a new ally,
the potion.
victory seems just within our grasp.
Well, just within our grasp, but we're just starting out. We gained a new ally too here, so yeah, nothing to see in the map. Let's see whether the enemy heroes or villains moved. No, they're standing pat. And okay, so we get to control Giacomo's new unit. Very interesting abilities, and this okay, so we can now increase our army. His options have been unlocked. We can also do some upgrades. Select one of 3 to research upgrades, so it's probably similar to how the Alin worked. This is air-based unit. Excuse me, Eagle Bomber. Okay, Bomber we have used. Very good against buildings. Storm Disc, large flying ship. Powerful ranged lightning attack versus air, weak versus ground. Nice, interesting air unit. Elite Sun Cannon, okay. Sun Idol. Large animated idol, strong ranged sunbeam attack, and devastating trample. Whoa. Check a tank. Death Spear, wow. 16 technology points. Large slow moving fighting machine. Powerful melee attack with devastating trample. poisons and slows down nearby foes. This is like a basically one unit army that can just devastate a whole. Yeah, basically if you create a Death Spirit, that's probably the most powerful Cuotl unit that you can make. And as for the Fane, you can create Guardians, okay, upgrade version of Sentinels, Defenders, okay, Veteran Sun Jaguar. Sun Jaguar is pretty cool. That Snake, so we cannot upgrade or improve any of our existing units. Yeah, so, okay. Wealth, as for wealth, we only have only one city. These cities are pretty big. We do gain some nice boon in terms of research points as we conquer these cities. So, and we have tremendous amount of hero units. Cleanse heals units for 400 damage while damaging the enemy. Okay, so all the cost 1 upgrade I probably select. Mirror image, create 2 weaker copies instead of 3. And this would be crazy, 3 copies of Giacomo. That would be just a pandemonium. He himself, I mean, his face is kind of not changed here, but yeah, this would be one of the most powerful abilities in the game. Moonbane reduces nearby enemies' range attack by 90%. So is it 90% in terms of damage or in terms of range? I'm not so sure, but I definitely have to upgrade this ability to see. Lunar Twinkle. Reveals hidden map areas. Okay, causes 20 damage to enemy units in the target area. So reveals map. Maybe later. And Airy, okay, so she can be further upgraded. 3 rooks and creature burst radius effect now with the fire blast instead of fire bang. Yeah, I knew there was something to fire bang. I mean, it didn't seem right. Fire blast sounds more appropriate for what the skill does. Endermolek, yeah, I don't really use him because Sao is made a clear impression that he's a better hero and glass-based hero, that is. He's a glass genie, right? So he's he's recently freed from the corrupting influence and free glass spiders and also increases Timonium income. Okay. Dark Master. Sun Raids. 2 merits. Target units are imprisoned in glass, they cannot move. Which are protected from all harm. Okay, so they just immobilize them. This is something that will be tremendous. But it's not going to be permanent, I guess permanent creation or the unit. It's going to be time-based. Time-based, I guess, usher or what do you call it? Conjuration of a glass dragon. Still very nice. I like to see some glass dragon action. And Damanur, burning swap. Okay, just upgraded without asking any questions here. Salamanders. Okay, seems pretty nice. Golem. Nice. Let's see what Darklight can offer us. Okay, so wind defense. Defender units are protected from 30% incoming range damage, 30% more quickly. Send Cyclone Cloud, send that cause 50 damage and flings enemies to the ground. Okay, cool. Horrors, Maelstrom. Summons a swarm of 4 Dust Devils. Nice. So we have all these powerful units that really vie for my attention, including, you know, not the least of which is this Cuotl unit, Cuotl heroes. 20% of damage the unit does is returned to him as health, so he basically never dies, huh? Yeah. So yeah, number 1's definitely no question. And Life Drain, yeah, Life Drain seems pretty cool. Damage 2 times. Each attack increased damage to target by 2 times. So I sort of like, from what I saw of him, his attack frequency is rather slow, He's a shaman that kind of shoots fireballs. This might be pretty useful. Doesn't use up mana. But this guy, Common Devastating Light that causes 600 damage. Shocks nearby units 30% of their health. This might be pretty cool. Diffusion Field and Trample. Yeah, this guy is definitely a bruiser, a melee unit, so I try to use him a bit more, yeah. And sure, why not? I mean, this guy looks pretty powerful to me, but although he died during the mission, during the last mission, I was basically neglecting him and not using his powers. So some pretty interesting missions ahead of us, if the last two were any indication. There are some very apparently difficult missions ahead of us. Yeah. So since the Sun God seems to be the most, I guess, pushover of the three false gods, and I'm not really, I mean, it's not saying much since it's still 7, and he's probably similar a lot like the moon god that Giacomo was able to, well, Carlini was able to kill. It kind of looks really similar, since maybe I was surprised that Moon and Sun God were like kind of a siblings or something, but yeah, it's either is it Hanam Divide or Jalam? Maybe Jalam Divide and or Storm Marshes. Since this is I guess portrayed as being a bit easier, then probably I go here next time and go to Storm Marshes and slowly work our way. Yeah, this will be very interesting, certainly. I mean, second mission, we already gained 2 heroes. Gained the use of pretty cool Cuotl technology, and also Giacomo's transformed, and his upgrade abilities are exciting to watch develop and wreaking havoc on the battlefield. Yeah, and that'll be the episode for now, and I thank you for joining me on this exciting journey. Very mysterious and maybe fraught with, I guess, a lot of difficulty and a lot of drama, I'm sure. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.